baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Madison Bumgarner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 5-10.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ahmed ranging into the outfield, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. Line towards center field. LeCastro is there, and he has it for the first out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Matt, I'm hoping to see Ian Desmond turn it around. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you deal with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Trevor Story steps in now, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Kelly corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Robert Stevenson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB now. Tim LeCastro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Hero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then. But I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
2 out, nobody on. Hit to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's quickly 0-2. He just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box, Jose Brusino. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Bumgarner has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Brusino is retired. 2 down now. In now for Colorado, Rio Ruiz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Calhoun. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Cole Calhoun trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Calhoun.
First pitch on its way.
Inside ball.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Ledge turning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Now Carson Keller. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Kelly on third with 2 out. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Here's Ryan McMahon now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Ryan McMahon.
Pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now into the box is Robert Stevenson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies 0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Madison Bumgarner.
He's set and the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 16.
Now at the plate, Tim LeCastro. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Pitch on the way.
Ball. Down.
Now the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's up the knees and called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he's safe. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Greg Bird. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Blackmon on second. Story at first with no outs. That one yanked just foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striding in is Jose Brusino, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed. Step on the bag for 1, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So stepping in is Rio Ruiz, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. inner third let go. It's a called strike. Line drive base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The batter, the left fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he sends it on the ground to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The third baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Ryan McMahon.
First offering. Ryan McMahon stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Kelly recovers, but no chance to recover. McMahon is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Next, here is Robert Stevenson. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, Nero. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. the 1-0. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. And the runner will score from second. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. That brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He swings and grounds it to short, and there are 2 away now. And now here is Greg Bird, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on the way. One count and the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Carson Kelly will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Comes set and the 0-1. 1-1.
Get down. 1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards catch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Josh Van Meter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Brasino has a bead on it, and he's got it 2 down. Next to dig in, Asdrubal Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Grounded back up the middle. McMahon's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Jose Bracino.
The catcher, number 4. Jose.
First pitch on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Line hard to center field. LeCastro is right there, one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman.
Next to stand in is Ryan McMahon. He went down on strikes last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and it's still 3-1. David Peralta is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Carlos Estevez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next up is Tim LeCastro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackmon. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that counts.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. They still trail it here 3-1. Riley Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Riley.
Matt Adams is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Adams.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. 1-1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. At the plate now, Ian Desmond. Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado as the lead remains 3-1. Daniel Bard will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 53.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Josh Reddick.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This pitch is popped up, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2 once more. And misses off the plate. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in next, Cole Calhoun. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. The 0-1 pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, a 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. Hey now, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Grounded to short. Story picks it up. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score holds, it's 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. First offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Med fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose Bracino.
Into the box now, Jose Bracino. Taken there by Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Bird rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ready now is Rio Ruiz. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Bracino, base runner at first with 1 out. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a liner. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Noah Ramirez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate, Ryan McMahon swinging a ball hit on the ground. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set with the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Jonathan Daza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Now here's the first offering. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Chris Russin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in will be Josh Van Meter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on them.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering. Ball 1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hit back toward the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it'll be Ian Desmond. It was a base hit last time up. Here's the pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Kelly is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Desmond is retired. 2 down now. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing further in the Colorado ninth. Last chance coming up now for Arizona. They trail here 4-1. Geraldo Perdomo to get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Ahmed is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through, a base hit. LeCastro is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2. Nick Heath will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Michael
attention,
Gibbons
please.
comes on here looking
Now
to get the
pitching
final
for
2 outs and earn the save.
60, Michael Gibbons.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Arizona down to its last strike. Still 1-2.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Robert Stevenson earns the win, his 2nd. Madison Bumgarner struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com. Mm-hmm.